Hello everyone. Yes, I come back and I keep doing my exercise homework. Yes. And the subject of exercise is still about speech. The most is opening 10 minutes of your life. David Jordan. So let's begin. Yes.
Your brain is the most powerful weapon in the world.
Yeah.
Your
brain is the most powerful weapon in the world. Once you put away your phones and your computer and all that we have, that's it's right. We're up to date. Yes, but your brain is the only thing you have. When you're going through depression, when you're going through hard times, when you're going through this slip, you can't go to that man. You alone. You may have friends you are going to. You may have bad friends you are going to. But you are 24 hours in the day with how long is it friend? And your brain is talking to you in all kind of ways and it wants to control you. But you different pockets. If you can't control your own brain, and your brain controls you, your message. You got to tell your brain where you want to go, how want you to go, and how you want to go. You got to control it. It's not, it's over. What existed for me was, okay man, how am I going to make it work? And all I knew past then was hard work. The only way anything gets accomplished. This is all I heard back in those days. Is you got to work hard. You got to work hard. I'm not getting how to. I can't get this paragraph. I can't remember what's the first in this paragraph. To pass this test to get a military. Read it again. Still not getting it. Read it again. But if not getting right now, and that's how I start doing. Okay, well, I got write out everything I do, and then write out again, and write it again, and guess what I thought? I got it. I got it. I can't swim. I'm negative point. Go back again. I can't swim. Go back again. Go back again. Go back again. I got it. I realize if I keep going back and going back and going back until the sixth becomes, your mind will say, okay, we are going to figure it out because it's not going to stop.
How do you learn a subject?
It's not like I'm going to try one more time. No, it's just like a long clock goes up. Boop. We're going back. I can't read right. I'm going back. I gave myself no way out. I might realize that. It's check. Okay, we're going to adapt, overcome now. Like a lot of people say, try hard. Your mind knows man. It knows it puts me man. This guy is right. There's no trick back. When I work in Naggy, sure. People which go, how were you there for 18 months? The program was only 6 months along. You were in 3 weeks in 1 year. No one ever done that. How did you do that? I talk about the new norm. When I live in $7 a month place, when I was going up for a short period of time, I love it. I think it's not any different. That's what my norm. Once you move out of that place, We moved to 236 a month place. I realized I never want to go past a little bit of it. But if you go back to $7 a month place, you enjoy it, right? This is where I live. This is all I got. So your mind says, grow with that. This is home. So when I was going through Navy SEAL training for 18 months, and going back to all the hard parts over and over again, I told myself after the first time, I knew it could be a long journey there. My body was breaking down. It would change, it's how it was going on. I said, you now. It was just how it was going on. I said, you know what, this is my new room. My name is like going to work. Like you go to work, you put your suit and tie on. I go in suffering every day. Every day. Suffering, being broken, the tapping my feet up, stretch fractures, shin splints, being broken. This is my new norm. In your mindset, if you're not broken, this ain't normal. We got to be broken. So your mind start to get taller and taller. Please say, how did you bring out broken feet? Broken scenes? My mind now, this is how we operate. We are in Navy SEAL training. This is what we are become. I became health. And that became my new norm. I gave myself no way out. There was nothing outside that was upheld. Nothing. I love God. But for a short period of time I became the devil because of the hell. I became the boss, the owner, the CEO of Navy SEAL training. This was my mindset. And that's how you get through things. You put yourself, you immerse yourself in wherever it is. You become that. You become that and give yourself no way out. When I was 297 pounds, I was fat. I kept trying to be chanhe SEAL. I scared thing is world to me even to this day. Was that could be having the rest of my life. I thought they were trying hard. That's the scariest thing in the world. I thought then. 297 pounds came from a college. Spraying for carpet, making $1,000 a month. I thought that was me at 100% potential. Come to find out, a few years later, I wasn't anywhere near that. 1,006 pounds less. Graduating Navy SEAL training when I got an easy outdoor thing. Looking back on that, that's what man trying hard. That's what people got to understand. What is in you. We had no idea until we start trying hard.
We start trying hard.
And I mean really is trying hard. Where is a check with it? Hey, this is my new norm. My new norm is that, well, this isn't always fun. It's not always meant to be fun. That's when you know you are trying hard.
How do you read one book a week? Leaders.
People hear my story and the things that you guys certificate. I realize how the brain works. I feel out how the brain works. I'm scared. And that's what gave me so much power. I had no foundation. And I built it up that research into mind. The feeling you get expressing invisibility. You realize that you can't do it all the time. When you need to do it, I knew I can go to place that I can live. When you know that you can run all broken legs, and you can certain things that a lot of people can do, but they're not willing to do. This power, the sympathetic nervous system, a fighting, is give you the charm of energy. Oh, when you sitting there at 3 and 4 in the morning, and you dare to tapping your feet up because they're broken, and you're doing it by yourself, and you're going through the arguably one of the hardest training in the world, and the ways of most of them are healthy, and you're going through it's broken, and you're ready at the advantage, but you're still there. You can feed it into that and tap into that for a lot of power. But if you look at, well, I'm a broken man, I'm not making it. But if you look at it as I'm broken, I'm still here. I'm fighting. I'm going to find a way to get through life because I have no other place to go. I give you a lot of power. When things start really hard, really bad, my brain, a lot of people's brains, they don't go to enjoy that beating your brain says we go to the back, fuck out there, this is miserable. So anger goes away a lot of time when you're suffering, because your brain just say we got to run, we got to go, and that anger is not popping up.
I'm going to show them.
I will show the people. No, this has to be much deeper. And when I say deeper, it has to be down to mineral soil. It's because it's a nice mineral soil where nothing can burn. And you can burn it. So how to down that loud. And literally it's something in your that's at the core of your soul.
That's at the core of your soul.
And but you won't find it unless you spend a lot of time with what you want to be living, with what you want to be in life. I can't give that to you. You can't give it to somebody. When you find your true passion in life, my passion for me was like, whatever you like, what I want to show my country, I care about, I want to show someone I'm proud of. I will look at myself in the mirror because I was so important. The accountability mirror I talk about. I was so disappointed in what I saw every day. I wanted everyone to love David Johnson, and a lot of people did. I didn't love myself, but I knew a lot of people, a lot of us want to fight peace first. Somebody said you always talk about suffering and pain, but I've been right and I went through that. You don't find peace first. If you do, more power to you. More power to you. I found a peace. What's the opposite end of the finding myself? And no one really finds themselves which are going through trial, tribulation, suffering, accountability. And accountability is suffering. Being accountable every day for doing that
yourself,
for the people next to you. It's miserable.
It's hard.
It's hard. So you an even small detail. That is all much better. Thank you for your listening. Bye bye. See you next time.